Years ago, back in the 20s and 30s, wealthy people would want, and they had a special request to have something installed in their coffin when they die. And it's an interesting fact because way back then, and when medicine wasn't as sophisticated as it is now, it was very hard to tell whether or not a person would have actually died. But if they didn't hear a heartbeat and the breathing was so shallow you couldn't, there was no evidence of the person breathing, then they'd have to assume he was dead. And so there have been many of people who were buried, especially in the early 1900s, and they were dead. They literally were not dead. They were in a deep state of sleep. And when they tried to get out of the coffin, which was buried 6 feet under, they couldn't get out. And they only know this because a lot of these coffins were dug up, and they saw the scratch marks on the coffin and all this other stuff. And that's when coffins were wood, made out of wood, so you could see the evidence of them struggling. Interesting enough, the wealthy people, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Winchester, the person from the Winchester mansions and stuff, I think he also did this. They put a telephone in the coffin. Before the phone, they had a bell,